2016 makeup versus 2026.
It's trendy on social media to do 2016 versus 2026 makeup. And honestly, my makeup has changed a lot over the past 10 years. If you have ever finished your makeup and wondered, wait, why do I look older? This video is for you. Today I'm going to show you 10 makeup changes that completely transform the way my makeup looks, and why my makeup now sits better, lasts longer, and looks more like skin. Some of these changes were painful lessons, and one of them literally fixed my foundation cakey problem. Okay, first up, foundation. I used it to layer toner, serum, moisturizer, and sunscreen because I thought more was better. Then I applied the liquid foundation with my hands and set it with a loose powder using a puff. It's fast, easy, and less wasteful, and it can look squeaky, uneven, and get affected by hand oils. I will show you how switching to beauty blenders completely changed the game. Back then, my skin looked kind of dull, not glowing. 10 years later, I apply toner gently, sometimes 2 to 3 layers if I don't have time for a mask. Then I use a sunscreen cream that's infused with moisturizer and let it sit to form a film. That's it. You don't need to overlayer. 2 to 3 products for the base is what makeup pros recommend. While waiting for the sunscreen cream to set, I cover my under eye bags and dark circles with a coral toned concealer, a key beginner makeup tip for flawless coverage. I apply primer on large pores, then I brush highlighter on my cheeks, nose tip, bridge, forehead, and chin so it shines later. Another important soft glam tutorial step. How many pumps of a foundation do you usually use? I used at least 2 to 3 pumps all over my face for full coverage. Surprisingly, if you use concealer well, you only need 1 pump to look natural, less cakey, and avoid creasing in the afternoon. I will also show you how to make long-lasting makeup. I found that spreading the foundation with a brush first, then pressing with a sponge, gives me the most even finish. Too complicated? Just use a sponge. It works too. Did you notice I didn't brush foundation on my nose rings? I just used the leftover foundation on my sponge for the thin, even layer because overlayering there only makes it cakey and easier to crease. I still see my eye bags, dark circles, and smile lines, so I apply concealer again. The second big change over the years, switching from powder to mostly liquid cream products. 10 years ago, setting powder all over, heavy nose contour, powder blush. Now, liquid cream products make the look less cakey. Beginners, or if you are worried about overdoing it, just mix highlighter and contour with your foundation for a natural finish. A key soft glam makeup and makeup for aging skin. Contour has completely changed my look. My face doesn't feel as flat or big as before. I also learned not to overdo the nose contour, or it can make your nose look bigger. Third change, multi-tone blush. I used it to apply a single powder blush. Now I use at least 2 shades, lighter over a larger area, darker in a small spot. Highlighter switching from powder to liquid is also part of the second change. Fourth, setting spray. Switching from powder to spray changed everything. My makeup looks more like skin, lasts longer, and doesn't feel heavy or cakey anymore. Perfect for glow makeup and everyday makeup. Fifth, eyebrows. Here's how I used to draw and brush them. Now, everyone's doing real hair stroke brows. If you are new, use a cotton swab and concealer to clean up mistakes. I did powder brows 5 years ago. It's a semi-permanent procedure that lasts 1 to 3 years. Honestly, I regret it. Even after 5 years, I can't fully change the shape without heavy concealer, and it's impossible to get natural hair effect. If you are thinking about permanent or semi-permanent cosmetic procedures, I don't recommend it. Makeup trends change so fast. You don't want to look outdated. 6th, eye makeup. I used to put dark colors all over the lips. Now I focus on the inner and outer corners and use blushes. I don't do heavy eye makeup to make my eyes look bigger anymore. The tips I learned from other YouTubers, like Agelso, really changed my eye makeup significantly. Also, no glue eyelashes, a lifesaver for people with thin and short lashes like me. Another thing is inner corner liner. Just a little bit of brown liner helps brighten my eyes, so they look rounder overall, and even brighter with the inner corner eyeliner. Seventh, I learned this technique to curl my lower lashes downward, then draw a few strokes, and it really makes my eyes pop. We are almost there. Eighth is using loose powder wisely. Tap off the excess on your hand first, then gently press it onto the areas you don't want to look oily, but leave the areas you want to shine. Ninth is lips. Overlining isn't new, but learning how to use lip liner to adjust the shape and make lips look fuller really takes the whole look to another level. A cotton swab helps soften the edges. Last is the hairstyle. Adding curls or a little wave makes my face look smaller. It's the same face, so which one do you think looks older? If you also feel like makeup makes you look older, save this video and try following it step by step to see how these changes can make you look younger. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and drop a comment. It really motivates small YouTubers like me to keep going.